Hello, Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where a creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be making a card using the Perfectly Pears suite of products. So we have the Mossy Metal and Gold trim, they're calling it. It's the ribbon. We have the Perfectly Pears Designer Series paper, along with the low profile sparkle dots. These are gorgeous. And the Perfectly Pears bundles, the stamp set and the dies. Okay, so these are the products we're going to be using on our project today. But before we get started on our project, of course, we have to go over the buzzworthy business of the day. We have our Farmhouse Florals paper pumpkin kit that's going to make 9 whimsical cards. Secret C is going to be the classic stamping spot, and this is going to come with an extra stamp set included in this kit. Circle of Season add-on dies for $12. They coordinate with July, August, and September paper pumpkin kits. And there's a link in the description box below for you to sign up for the paper pumpkin if you haven't already done so. Shop, Earn, Redeem, Repeat is our Stampin' Rewards program. Earn 10% on all orders $20 or more, excluding tax and shipping. Redeem your rewards on future orders. You track and save your rewards in your online Stampin' Up! Account. Rewards expire after 12 months of the earning date, all right? Lastly, we have our mystery boxes. These are the medium flat rate USPS boxes that I have stuffed full of new and used Stampin' Up! Products. I'm asking just $30 for each box. Shipping is included if you're interested. Email me at stampwithshana@gmail.com. All right? And that is all of our buzzworthy business for the day. So let's get started on our project because we have a couple of things we need to do. First thing we're going to do is stamp. We have just some scrap basic white here. And we're going to stamp in Old Olive our line image. And I'm hoping this paper is big enough, this piece of scrap. We're going to stamp that here, just like that. And that's Old Olive. Then we have Granny Apple Green. And I'm going to give this a stamp. Now, this stamp set is distinctive, so you should get some color variations, and I'm just gonna stamp this on the inside here, just like this. Pretty good, lined up. Could have been better. I gotta just stamping that bottom piece so it won't be white. Okay, I'm gonna leave this out. I need to get a blender pen. Keep my blender pens in my watercolor pencils case. These are the old watercolor pencils, but I keep my blender pen in there because I need to do some inking of my leaves here. And I probably should be using Old Olive. So I'll finish this up with Granny Apple Green, but I think I'm gonna switch to Old Olive. Let's get some ink on my block here. And I'm gonna just pick up that Old Olive, get it a little darker. That's all. So to match the card a little better. Oh, and I forgot to get one of the inks out. We're gonna need, let me get my scrap paper here and scribble, scribble, scribble. We need pecan pie. And I'm gonna make sure all that green is off. And then we're gonna color in these little stems here. Very rough coloring in. I hope I'm in frame because I really can't tell. Clean that off. And that's how we do the pear. But I'm going to add an extra little step and take some Calypso Coral and a sponge dauber. And I'm just going to get a little bit of ink. Ooh, this Calypso Coral needs to be re-inked. And I'm going to lightly put some of that on here. Probably could have used Cajun Craze too. And on this one, I'll try to get it just at the top. Just up there at the top. This one I want it right here. Okay, so that is our pear duo stamped and colored. Next, we're gonna do some stamping for our sentiment, and I've already die cut this label from our dies in basic white, and we're gonna stamp in Secret C our sentiment that says congratulations. And I'm gonna add that on right in the middle there. Hopefully that's in the middle. Oh, that's pretty. That is all of our stamping, okay? Now let's get this card put together. Oh, we have to die cut. We gotta die cut our little pears out. So here's the die. We're gonna just line this up. Get me a piece of washi tape here. Hold that on. My mini cut and stamp and emboss machine. We have plates 1 and 2, and then another number 2 to put on top. And we're gonna run this through. And just like that, we have our die, okay? So let's put that to the side and get our card pieces here. So I'm gonna start with our inside. We have some cloud cover, which is our in color, like Secret C is an in color. We're gonna add this piece of designer series paper on here. Glue. I'm like, what am I looking for? Glue. We're gonna add some glue. Come on. Okay, it's time to switch glue. I'm gonna throw this out. We're gonna add this right alongside on the side here. Just making sure it gets all the way to the edge there. We're gonna take our scissors and trim that piece off. And then we're gonna get our stamping seal. We're gonna add this piece to some cloud cover that is 5 by 3 3/4. Did I say this was 3 1/2 by 4 3/4? This piece here, the basic white. I'm gonna add that on there, just like that. And then we have our card base here. This is Secret C. It is, this is a new glue. This is 4 1/4 by 11 scored at 5 1/2. We're gonna add our inside paper to the inside of our card here. And those pears that we cut out, I wanna add them to the inside like this. Yeah, just like that. So I'm just gonna put a couple of little dots of glue. And we're gonna add this right over, just like that. Because there's gonna be pears on the outside and there's none on the inside, so I decided to stamp them. Okay, so for the outside, we have some cloud cover that is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And we're gonna add a piece of designer series paper that is 5 1/4 by 4. And we're gonna layer these up together. I love this paper. This is an online exclusive. Did I tell you that? I'm not sure what I said, but this is online exclusive, and I'm telling you what, Stampin' Up! Has been doing a great job with their designer series paper lately. Like, it has been some gorgeous paper. We're gonna add this to the card base. Oh, there's the ribbon. I need to get the ribbon. Okay, I got glue on my hands now. Before I get to the ribbon, I have a piece of cloud cover that is 1/2 inch by 2 1/8. I wrote it on the back because I knew I would forget that measurement. And we're gonna just add our sentiment that we stamped onto that, just to give it a little anchoring, because it's a lot of white on the front of the card and I don't want it to get lost. Did I put glue? Oh, I didn't put enough, I guess. Okay. So now we're gonna get some Stampin' Dimensionals because this is gonna get popped up on dimensionals. I got some half dimensionals here. You can use whole, but I'm just using my edges up. And I think I want to pop up some other stuff, but before I do that, I'm going to get this ribbon, or trim as they call it. You find the end piece here. Got to use my fingernail. I don't like taking the little plastic off. Okay, so I think I'm just going to do a little zigzaggy something or other. Like this. Where are my scissors? I just had them. Oh, goodness gracious, if it was a snake, it would have bit me. So we're gonna cut those ends. And I think I'm just gonna zig. Ooh, that is, listen, it's mostly gold on this side with the mossy metal trim, but on this side, oh my, that is cute. Okay, so we're gonna be, oh my, okay. I wanna put this about right here. Then I have some more die cuts. This is a piece of gold foil that I use one of the die cuts, and it does have adhesive sheets on the back. So we're gonna lift this up, but I'm gonna see first. I want this here. So I think I want to do it like this. I did not plan for my ribbon. I actually forgot about it. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is get a little bit of Stampin' Seal. Come on, Stampin' Seal, just a little bit right there. And we're gonna take our ribbon and do the little back and forth zigzaggy here. And we're gonna put that right over that Stampin' Seal. Choo, choo. Now let's take the backing off of our gold piece here. This was supposed to be a quick and easy card. I don't know how I'm making it more difficult. So we're gonna put this going across like that. Okay, why isn't this side sticking down? I don't know. But I'm gonna put a little bit of Stampin' Seal right there. Come on. Well, that doesn't really matter because we're gonna hold that down right here with this piece, like that. I think I want to pop that up. So let me get those dimensionals back out. Let's put a few on the back of here. This flower, oh, that's what I need. The designer series paper has a sheet that you can cut out. Where are the dies? You can cut out the big pear, the leaves, the double pears that I just stamped, and this cluster of flowers that I'm putting the dimension. All of that on one sheet. You can cut out, die cut them. So if I wanted to, I could have used those pears from the sheet, the paper, the designer series paper. But I liked coloring. And it's double stamping. What is it called? 2 times. I can't remember how they phrase it. 2-step stamping. Goodness gracious. It says it right there on the packaging. So I want to put this right here like that. And we have our sentiment. I'm doing a lot for a little bit. We have our sentiment that's going to go right across here like that. Okay. And then we're going to add some bling. So I also die cut from those same dies these flowers in foil, gold foil. And I'm going to be also using the low profile sparkle dots. So where's my take your pick tool? I have a lot of stuff I'm using in this for this. I think there's adhesive sheet on here because I die cut these because when I was die cutting these pieces, it had extra left on the gold foil and I didn't want to throw it out, so I went ahead and used them. Now I just set that down And I didn't even think about where I wanted to put these. Maybe that's a good thing. Don't think about it, just do it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just do it. Maybe I'll be overthinking all the time when I never know where to put my embellishments. And I think I'm gonna see if I can add these small sparkle dots right on top of that. So let's get some green ones. Oh yeah, that'll fit perfectly on there. That's pretty. I was hoping they fit. I didn't know. But I know Stampin' Up! Usually take care of, to make sure things can coordinate. So I was hoping that those were made just small enough to fit. And that is our card. Ooh, isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. Super cute. This ribbon is so pretty. But that's the inside. Okay, you guys, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I would like to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.